Hello, everyone. May our God give us peace and happiness. Let's meditate on God's Word together today. Friday of the week of Easter. Find yourself again. Jesus came, took the bread and the fish, and gave them food. At that time, while the disciples were on the coast of Tiberia, Jesus appeared again. The work happened as follows. Simon Peter, Thomas also called Didymus, Nathanael from Cana of Galilee, the sons of Zebedee, and two other disciples were together. Simon Peter said, "I'm going fishing." The other men said, "We go with you." Everyone went out to get on the boat. But that night they couldn't catch any fish. At dawn, Jesus appeared on the shore, but the disciples did not know that it was Jesus. He immediately asked, "Hey children, is there anything to eat?" They replied in unannounced, "Sir." Jesus said, "Put the net on the right side of the boat. It will be." They immediately released the net, and so that they could not pull up the net, because it was full of fish. The disciple Jesus loved immediately said to Peter, "It is the Lord." Simon Peter heard that it was God, put on his robe because he was naked, and then jumped into the sea. The other disciples sailed in and pulled a net full of fish, because it was not far from the land, only 200 meters away. When they went ashore, they saw that there was a coal fire available on top of the fish and cakes. Jesus said, "Bring the freshly caught fish here." Simon Peter got off the boat to pull the net ashore. The net was full of large fish, all 153. There is so much fish oil, but the net is not torn. Jesus said, "Eat again." No one in the group dared to ask, "Who are you?" because everyone already knows that God. Jesus approached and gave the disciples bread. He also gave fish. This is the third time Jesus has appeared to his disciples when he rose from the dead. Money, authority, fame do not naturally bring people happiness. Once again, the world learns that truth through the experience of the richest and most famous person in the United States today, Mr. Tonner, the billionaire founder of the CNN television system. In a recent interview for the New York Magazine, the billionaire said that he was so disappointed that he had once thought about suicide. People who were once considered one of the most powerful people in America, especially after he donated billions of dollars to the United Nations organization, now claim to be the victim of a war in all aspects, from business, family life, and even religious beliefs. Failure in family life was the most tragic thing for him. He and actress Folda divorced after 8 years of marriage. The main reason why the two broke up was because Folda had become a Christian. Tonner once said that Christianity is a religion for the losers and called John Paul II a fool. With all he had in his hands, he was right to call Christians losers. But the greatest paradox of Christianity that this rich and powerful man cannot understand is losing to win, losing to gain, dying to live. Supposedly, in the disappointment that made him think of only one way out of suicide, Tonner must have understood Jesus' message. Occupying the whole world and losing himself. What's the point? Only after the appearance of the risen Christ did his disciples signal that great paradox of Christianity. When his teacher was hung on the cross, the disciples' dream of the generals also dissipated. In great disappointment, they sadly returned to their old profession, and then struggled all night without catching any fish. It is the image of a boring, empty life that many people continue to plunge into. Having everything in your hands but still feeling lacking, enjoying everything but still not satisfied, guaranteed in everything but still not having peace. Appearing to the disciples after they had worked hard all night without catching any fish and giving them a strange fish, Jesus wanted to show them that without him, they could not do anything, and that a life without him lacked everything. For the first time, the fishermen left everything and followed Jesus. This time, they not only left everything, but also left themselves. They understand that only when they shed their human lives, they are truly filled with the one who is the way, the truth, and the life. With him, they found themselves again and got what no wealth on this earth could afford, which is peace of mind. Peace to you, which is what the risen Christ always greets for his disciples every time he appears to them. May we also be ready to pour out everything to taste of the true peace of the risen one,